Hi everybody, we are working on our American History unit this year and I picked up so many supplies and supplements that I decided to split them up into smaller units starting with Columbus and then colonial times and moving all the way through into the gold rush. If you want to see a complete list of all the supplies that we're using this year, you can check them out on my website at pepperandpine.com. Okay, so let me show you some of the things that we're going to be using for our Native American unit study. The first book I want to show you is The New England Indians, and this is a great illustrated source book. If you've got a child that's into the outdoors, then I'm sure that he's going to love this. It has things on making canoes, making arrowheads, different kinds of shelters. So we might use this as a reference book rather than reading it from start to finish. We'll see. If you lived with the Sioux Indians, this is a really simple book. I think this would be great for like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade or read aloud to a younger child. We also have If You Lived with the Indians of the Northwest Coast. And again, this is about, 3rd, 4th grade level, or you could read this to a younger child. My kids who are going to be doing the unit are kindergarten, 5th grade, and my 9th grader may join on occasion. We have Easy to Make Pueblo Village, and this I think is going to be a lot of fun. Then you can assemble a little village, which will be a lot of fun to have. And then we have the same one for the Plain Indians, and these are the teepees. And that will go really great with our tube characters here for the Native American Indians. And this is not generally used in Waldorf schools because generally the toys are simple and they don't have this much detail, and they're usually made out of wood or wool and not plastic. But I couldn't pass these up, so I did get these for this unit. And this is really, pretend play is such a great way for kids to act out and play out the stories that they've learned in their lessons. All right, we have this one, the California Missions, and that has been accidentally misplaced. This goes with another unit. Then we have More Than Moccasins, and this has a lot of different crafts and activities that you can do, and so I'll definitely be pulling from this book for ideas on different hands-on activities that we can do with this unit. We also have the Native American Book of Knowledge, and this will be, I think, a really great addition to this unit. And then we have a couple of novels for my 5th grader to read. This is Mohawat, and we have Kunu, and both these books are autographed by the author, and I did not know that when we were buying them, which is like a really great surprise. And so I think that this book would be great for 5th, 6th, 7th grade possibly, and this would be also a great read aloud book for a younger child. And then we have 2 more novels here, The Indian in the Cupboard, and I think this is for my 5th grader, and this could be good for maybe 4th to 7th grade possibly. And we have Indian Captive, The Story of Mary Jameson, and again I think this is great for maybe 5th, 6th, 7th grade. And then we have North American Indian Tales. Okay, so this book is going to be a great addition to the culture of the Native American Indians, and whenever we're doing a history unit, I do try to include a book on culture or religion, and this will be one of a few books that we use for the Native American Indians. We also have The Boys' Book of Indian Warriors and Heroic Indian Women, and this we might use we might read certain parts of it, but we may not read it cover to cover. We'll see how much time we have for this unit. And then we have a couple other things here. This has been, this we got many years ago. We've been homeschooling for a while, and this is an Indian fire drill. And you actually need, let's see. Oh, I think I'm missing, yeah. You need, I think, this to go along with it, or just other bits of tinder. And then you, let's see if I can do this. This is not the greatest angle, but basically it just spins and then you can start a fire that way. And so this will also be a good addition to this unit. This is not part of the new material that we got. We've had this for a while. We also have this headband kit with leather, and then you can stamp or you can paint different designs on it. We also got another Dig, Discover, and Display kit, and this one has the Indian relics, and you excavate this frame and then there are the Indian relics that are kind of embedded inside, and once it's fully excavated then you let it dry and then you can paint it. And then some of the things that we've either gotten as hand-me-downs or that have already been in our library for a while. We have the North American Indians, and this is similar to the other picture book that we have, and this would be good for like 2nd and 3rd grade. 13 Moons on Turtle's Back. We've had this book for a really long time. We like this one a lot. It's really beautifully illustrated, and it goes through these almost like poems about the different kinds of moon. Not really different seasons, but of the whole year. So it's a really beautiful book. Native American Culture, and this one also has some different projects that you can do and information. So this will be a nice addition to this unit as well. Again, some of these books, they're not meant to be read cover to cover. At least I don't read them cover to cover when I'm doing a unit. Sometimes I'll just pull different parts of it or different activities. And then we got this book from the library bookstore for like $1.25, I think. And because it relates to Native American Indians, I picked it up because it's a nice addition to our unit. Plus it's really beautifully illustrated, and it just seemed like a really nice book to have just in our home library anyway. Okay, so I think, oh, one more thing actually. These are some different projects that we picked up from a museum in Arizona. They have, I can't remember, I think the Heard Museum possibly, and they have actually some really nice museums in Arizona that have information about the Native American culture, and we picked these up quite some time ago, and now they have a place in one of our units. So I'm really excited to be able to do some of these projects that we did at the time at the museum, and then we took a few extra home with us to do them again. And literally it's been in my homeschool supplies for years, and so it's going to be great to do them now with this unit.